Let's begin with the origin. The United Nations Organization, also known as the UN, was officially established on October 24, 1945, after the horrors of World War II. At that time, 51 countries came together with one major goal: to prevent another world war. The organization was formed to promote international peace, cooperation, and to protect future generations from the scourge of war. The idea for the UN came even before WW II ended, at the 1945 San Francisco Conference, where world leaders signed the UN Charter. Today, there are 193 member countries, almost every nation on Earth. The UN's headquarters is in New York City, but it also has offices in Geneva, Vienna, and Nairobi.
One of the most important roles of the United Nations is to maintain international peace and security. The UN has a special department for this, the Department of Peace Operations. When conflicts break out between countries or within them, the UN often sends peacekeeping forces, which are made up of soldiers and police from various member countries. These peacekeepers are known for their blue helmets or berets. They don't go to fight wars. Their mission is to keep the peace, protect civilians, monitor ceasefires, and support the rebuilding of stable governments. Right now, the UN has peacekeepers in places like South Sudan, Mali, and the Democratic Republic of Congo.
But the UN is not just about preventing war. It also helps people in need. Through organizations like UNICEF, United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, the World Food Program, WFP, and the UNHCR, United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, it provides food, shelter, education, and health care to millions of people. For example, during natural disasters like earthquakes or floods, or in war-torn countries, the UN steps in with emergency aid. In 2020, the WFP won the Nobel Peace Prize for feeding over 100 million people facing hunger, and UNICEF works in over 190 countries to help children get vaccinated, attend school, and grow up safely.
And what about our planet? The UN also plays a huge role in protecting the environment. Climate change is one of the biggest challenges we face, and the UN leads global efforts to tackle it through agreements like the Paris Climate Agreement. This agreement, signed by almost every country in the world, aims to limit global warming to below 2 degrees Celsius. The UN also organizes events like World Environment Day and encourages reforestation, wildlife protection, and sustainable development. Through its UNEP, United Nations Environment Program, it helps countries switch to renewable energy, reduce pollution, and adapt to climate changes.